Man, it's been a fairly big 24 hours. We've had Batman v Superman teaser for the teaser and Star Wars. Star Wars is bigger, so it gets top spot. Let's go. So the new Star Wars trailer is as epic as anybody could have hoped it to be. Like, seriously, go check it out. Links in the description. There's probably an annotation somewhere on the screen. You should watch it. I love what they're doing here. They're giving really little away about the movie, but they are setting a lovely Star Wars vibe, lovely tone, theme in the music, and just visually, it feels Star Wars. It feels like we're home, we're back, we're there, and I love it. Granted, would I like to see a bit more about the story? Sure, that'd be cool, but at the end of the day, I'll probably be glad they didn't show as much when we actually get round to watching it, and that's always a good thing, and takes some big guts to pull off. So kudos there to J.J. Abrams and the Star Wars team at Disney and Lucasfilm. That's a good call. The trailer itself opens, it's got like a ruined desert planet, which is not Tatooine as we all thought. It's a place called Jakko or whatever. It's something like that. And it's got a ruined X-Wing that's crashed and an old derelict crashed Star Destroyer just kind of sitting there as a speeder flies past, ignoring the whole thing. And then we have like a voiceover, and it's a quote from Star Wars Return of the Jedi, but it's different, and it's "The Force is strong in my family. I have it, my father has it, my sister has it," or "My father has it, I have it, my sister has it." Well, those words, not necessarily in that order. And then he ends it with an addition of "You have that power too." So it sounds like Luke's saying it. It would be the most logical conclusion, but you know, keep an open mind here. That's cool. He's someone's Force sensitive. Not a big surprise, to be fair, but maybe it's someone Luke knows. Maybe it's his kid. I mean, he's talking about family, so that would make sense, but that's just complete pure speculation. It's cool. It's Star Warsy. We see what looks to be Luke. Let's see what I did there. Forget it. What seems to be Luke with his robotic hand and R2-D2. It's nice to see R2 back. He's awesome. And we see the ruined Darth Vader helmet. It's all burned and charred. Someone holding it. Maybe Luke kept it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's that villain with a crossblade lightsaber holding it. I don't know. He's coming though. And then we see someone handing over Luke's old lightsaber that he loses in The Empire Strikes Back. Someone's handing that to someone else, which is interesting because we have no idea what's going on there, so that's going to be interesting, hopefully. And then we get some cool new shots of what seems to be the Empire. We have stormtroopers, we have a new logo, symbol, thing, and the villain. We see him from the front, and yeah, doesn't really tell us much. Still looks like Darth Revan a bit, but we really do not know at this stage. We see the crossbow lightsaber in action. It's cool. The new stormtroopers are badass. We see the chrome stormtrooper, who is cool, just walking down a hallway. We see some interacting between Daisy Ridley's character and John Boyega's characters, and that's cool. And there were some nice new shots of the X-Wing battle that we see Oscar Isaac's character Poe Dameron in, and it's quite cool to see him enjoying himself, returning the kind of fun vibe to Star Wars. I like that. He's got his nice whoop shout as he's flying around, and it's just a cool thing to see him having fun with us as we both experience flying around, because it's awesome. People should be enjoying that. And that's awesome. And then it's just a kind of action montage. Then the Millennium Falcon shows back up and starts dogfighting with some TIE fighters. And it is awesome, but not as awesome as the end, where Han and Chewie show up, and Han's all like, "Chewie, we're home." And then I lost my mind. So there's the Star Wars. It looks awesome. I cannot wait. I am completely pumped for The Force Awakens. I'm not the biggest fan of J.J. Abrams, but these trailers have sold me. It looks cool. I will be there, and I will be square, because that makes sense. So, next, moving on. So we finally got our first look at Batman vs Superman, and it's less than 20 seconds of two super suits. Okay, fine, it's not much, but the internet is nothing if not a hub for over-analysis, so we're gonna dive into it anyway. Deal with it by leaving if you want to hurt my pride and my ego and my feelings. Fine. But anyway, so the teaser is just we see Superman's suit, and then we see Batman's suit, and then credits. But there's some interesting things in there, to be fair. The Superman suit looks like it might be the one from Man of Steel, true, but it looks like it's had some tweaks, maybe? It's rendered slightly differently, the shield's in a different place, I don't know. I can't really tell the difference, but people seem to be saying it's different, so let's just go with that. The Bat suit, however, is pretty interesting. It's quite scarred, it's worn, torn, okay, it's not torn, but it's just an expression, so get off my back, me, you're such a pain in the ass. It's grey, although that could be the filter. You know, Zack Snyder and his filters. Can't get enough of them. The cowl's also got a nice frowny face on it, as you'd expect. It's a bad suit, Batman's angry at just altogether not a particularly happy person, so that's something, I guess. But what's really interesting is the background behind the Batsuit. It's kind of retro sci-fi, and it's cool. I suppose Batman is meant to be the kind of older generation of heroes to Superman's kind of new boy in the scene, so having that kind of style in his Batcave would be interesting and kind of cool, I suppose. And then the most interesting thing is probably the music playing in the background. It's as epic and Hans Zimmer blah as you like, but there's a bit of more electronic feel to it, which is probably a result of Junkie XL having had a hand in mixing it. So it's kind of cool, it's interesting, it's sufficiently big for such a movie as this that's so hyped and anticipated. And it's also good news, full trailer is 2 minutes 6 long and it comes out on Monday, although you need to be in America and purchase a special IMAX ticket thing to be able to see it. So I'll just board a plane from Scotland to America and hopefully I can be there by Monday. Yeah, I could do that. That sounds like a plan. I'd see no reason why not to. But yeah, we don't know if it'll be released online, so if you don't live near a designated cinema, I don't know, sucks to be you and me, because I don't either, so you have my sympathy and my empathy and all those things. What do you think about it? Do you like the new teaser? Do you like the suits? What are your thoughts on Batman v Superman? Feel free to let us know. You know where the comments are. But for now, from me, it's adios, goodbye, and enjoy your life.